Welcome to Check 6 Training's Ask the Instructor. I'm Scott Jens, owner of Check 6 Training and a certified firearms instructor for more than 19 years. Before retiring from the police department, my area of expertise was special operations, and I was also a corps instructor for the department. Today on Check 6 Training's Ask the Instructor, we're going to be answering a question that we received from a gentleman in Georgia. And he wrote, I have two guns that shoot the same caliber cartridge. However, one is a medium-sized frame and the other is a subcompact. I don't shoot my subcompact as effectively or accurately as I do my medium-sized frame. Can you give me any advice? Today we're going to be taking a look at a Glock Model 23, which is the medium size that you can see is inside of the Phantom Tactical semi-transparent handgun case, as well as a Glock Model 27, which is the subcompact size. First, let me clear the Glock Model 23. As you can see, there's no cartridges in the magazine, and the chamber is clear as well. Second, the Glock Model 27. As you can see, again, the chamber is clear, and there are no cartridges in the magazine. When you're shooting two different guns that have the same caliber and different size frames, one of the main things that you need to keep in mind is the length of the grip frame. On this gun, like we always mention, I'm going to be high on the back strap, centered in the middle of the V of the index finger and the thumb. My finger is going to be pointed straight along the slide. Now when I turn this gun over, what you can see is all three of my fingers are engaging this grip frame and able to push it straight back into my palm. So I have a firm grip with all three fingers pushing this grip frame back into my palm. In contrast, with the Glock Model 27, again, high on the back strap, centered in the middle of the V of the index finger and the thumb, my fingers pointed straight along the slide. However, when I turn this over, as you can see, this grip frame is shorter, so only two of my fingers are able to be on the grip frame and push it back into the palm of my hand. In essence, I'm losing 33% of my muscle structure to be able to use and push into the palm of my hand to support this gun. What does that mean to you? This is a personal decision, and you are going to have to make it. You are going to have to decide if you have the strength in your hand to be able to add a firmer grip that you can keep consistently throughout the shooting process to control that gun. The second thing that we need to take a look at is, if you hold two guns side by side, one above the other, you see that one has a longer slide. Well, it may not be a big difference. It can make a difference downrange. Basically, we're talking about the sight alignment. In the Glock Model 23, which is the longer gun, you line your front sight in between the blade of the rear sight. You try to keep it consistent where it's right in the middle. However, we know that because we are human beings and we are breathing, that's almost impossible. So any deviation on this gun is going to make a smaller deviation downrange than it would on a gun with a shorter sight radius. If our sight radiuses are closer together and there's a deviation here, it's going to be a larger deviation at our target. So let's recap. Number one, grip frame length. You have to make sure that you are able to control that gun even if you're only able to put two fingers on that grip frame and push it back into your palm. Second is the sight radius. The longer the sight radius, the less deviation downrange with the deviation at the sights. The shorter the sight radius, the larger the deviation downrange based on the deviation at your sights. If you would like to have your questions answered by Check 6 Training's Ask the Instructor, all you have to do is go to www.chk www.chktraining.com. Again, that's www.chktraining.com. And as always, check 6 and stay safe.